Camera's there. I'm here. My name is Brandon Hanley, and I am here promoting fatherhood for the rest of us. And I am the voice of a generation of fathers that give a damn. Are your dreams big enough? Are your dreams big enough? Man, I think that's kind of a cool question to something to ponder. One of the things that I think a lot of us focus on is taking care of ourselves, taking care of our families, and it's a scramble to survive. Survival mode, man. Survival mode, because all we're doing is we're focusing on later today, tomorrow, this week, this month, and everything that's immediately surrounding us. But are we dreaming big enough, man? If all we're looking at doing our entire lives is paying our bills and making sure there's enough food on the table, I'm not saying that's not big enough. I'm not saying it's not big enough of a dream to make sure that you have a happy, healthy family. Handsome. What's up, Michelle? Michael. What's up, brother? If your dreams are to have a happy family, and you do that, you accomplish that, you die, and your bills are paid, well, that's cool. If that's what you set your sights on, and you achieved that, that's awesome. Have you dared to think about something bigger? Or is that just scary by itself? Because what happens when you start setting your sights on something, just a little bit bigger than yourself? What happens when you start setting your sights on just the smallest bit greater than yourself? I'm going to use myself for an example only because I'm partnered up, coming this Father's Day, I'm partnered up with a guy, Johnny Francis, a.k.a. Johnny Franchise. Gentleman started a national program to celebrate, and he essentially created a whole new holiday called Father's Eve, which we get together as fathers and celebrate fatherhood. And the day before Father's Day, and we get together as fathers and we discuss fatherhood. But he did that. He set that in motion a few years ago, and now it's being done in over 45 different cities. He's created, I saw him, I said, dude, what's next? Like Hallmark cards, right? I mean, it is a thing. And it's greater than himself, and I'm associated with that. And if I looked at last year, if I come to you from last year, actually I said last year at this time that is something that I wanted to do, and here it is, and I'm doing it, and I'm not gonna, it's scary to think that you can have an impact, and it's scary to think that, what if I send out invites and nobody comes? What if I tell people about this and nobody shows up? So, what if people look at you and see that you tried something? What if people see you doing something? That's the thing. What if you start working outside of what you know you can do? Don't you get bored with knowing that you can do something? And you keep doing it? And I hear people complaining about Groundhog Day every day. Guess what? That's your choice. You don't have to keep doing it. If you're saying to yourself that this is Groundhog's Day, today was Groundhog's Day, tomorrow's going to be, every day is going to be the same, that is your choice. What happens if you dare to dream, if you write something out and you take action, you start taking the steps towards being bigger than yourself? And especially as fathers, especially as mothers, parents, because now you are leading your children. You're showing them that it's okay to believe in yourself. And I can't think of anything more powerful than that. Guys, we are in such an amazing state of the world that if you don't think that right now, today, is where you were born to be? I don't even know, because you got companies of people creating hugs. They're giving away, selling hugs. Man, you got people that you can go out there and create and sell to the entire world from your freaking room. You got ideas that you can spread across the globe. All you've got to do is start taking a step. All you've got to do is dream bigger than yourself. And maybe you build up some debt. Maybe you go bankrupt. Maybe everything goes away for an instant. I mean, you talk like who was talking about it earlier in the week? Elon Musk sold PayPal, and then a day later he had to get a loan for his rent. Think about that for a second. Bankrupt. Elon Musk. My facts could be wrong. I don't really care. There are plenty of companies. There are plenty of people out there. You talk to any serial entrepreneur, and half of them are going to tell you about their failures as much as they're going to tell you about their successes. They're going to tell you about the things that they took action on, that they thought were great ideas, that they went and they chased their dreams. People talk about what do they want to see on their tombstone. What do you want to see on your tombstone? I paid my bills. That's cool. And I'm not shortchanging that. But if you feel like you were put onto this earth, this time, this place, right now, just to show up and tread fucking water, that sucks. I'm going to say it. That sucks, man. I can't. That to me sounds like the most constricting thing. The most constricting thing. I don't, may as well stop my breath now. I don't want to breathe. That's not what you're here for. People, you are here for a purpose. When somebody is selling hugs, I can tell you this right now. If somebody is selling hugs and has actually turned that into a business, imagine what you can do. Imagine what you can do. There was somebody has created a business out of mini origami. Like tiny origami. Sells tiny origami. What do you want to do? What is your purpose? Hugs are a service, guys. What can you create that is a service? What service? Everything that we do today is a service. The grocery store doesn't grow the stuff. They don't make shit. They provide a service. They warehouse all your food so you have a place that you can go and get it. They provide a service. Burger King provides a service. McDonald's, that is a service. It is not a product. It's packaging. And but they don't make anything brand new. They provide for you a place to go get it. It's a space. It's a service. What is something that you can give to somebody that is of value to them? Coaching's a lot. I'm in the circle, so all I hear is coaching, right? But I mean, I spent a short period of time yesterday with a light worker. I had no idea what I was stepping into, and when I did, it was just further proof of the fact that you can go and you can chase your dreams. You can go and learn how to do something new. It doesn't matter how old you are. And if you believe in what it is that you're doing, and if you chase that passion, and if you have a willingness to bring that to other people, they'll find you. You'll find them. And value is an understatement. Saying that you can provide something of value in that service that you bring is an understatement, because when you take to somebody something that's life-changing, what do you call that? Is that strict? Is that just value? Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I got for you guys today. Sorry, I just, I got to thinking a little bit about how a lot of times we suffocate ourselves with some of the small stuff. There was an article the other day. I don't think I shared it because I felt it would. I didn't feel like it was going to do a whole bunch of good. Maybe I did share it. I can't recall. But it talked about suffocating and drowning in a tablespoon of water. I think that when we suffocate, when we look at some of our stuff like our bills, when we look at some of life's minor nuisances and we turn them into these big things, we are suffocating ourselves with a tablespoon of water. Why would we do that? We got to dare to dream big. We got to look at things that are greater than ourselves. We got to look at how we can bring a service to other people that is life changing. That person is making a living selling hugs because it is life changing. There are people out there that probably don't feel like they're worthy of being hugged, and that I don't know what the frame or the context of the business is. I know that it exists. What that tells me, and what it should tell you, is that you can go and create something that you love and cherish and want to do and want to bring to the world, and somebody else is going to believe in you as long as you believe in your ability and willingness to do it. That's it. I'm out. Have an awesome weekend. It is Friday. It is beautiful. You are living in the time and the place that you were meant to live. Don't fucking throw it away.